pretty refreshing. Hello everyone, this is Brad with Lost at Last Adventure Travel. Welcome to episode 4. Ohio has 24 state forests covering over 200,000 acres of land. These forests are located in 21 counties here in the Buckeye State, and on today's adventure report, we'll be traveling via adventure motorcycle to 2 of these public lands. So strap on your helmet, we're headed to just outside of Lauraville, Ohio. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Lauraville, Ohio, the gateway to the Hocking Hills region of southeast Ohio. We're traveling eastbound on Ohio State Route 56, which is our favorite way to access this area. Lauraville is a small village with a population of only around 500, but it's a great place to start your trip. There are a few gas options and plenty of food choices as well. We stopped by the Village Cafe, which felt like a real comfortable, homey place to be. Maybe it was the wood paneling on the walls. This area is in close proximity to many of Ohio's best adventure destinations. Wayne National Forest, the Athens unit, and its miles of ATV and OHV trails, Ohio's most popular state park, Hocking Hills. Also close by, the Hocking State Forest. Vinton County is not too far away. I'd say it's Ohio's best kept secret in overlanding. We're also close to Tar Hollow State Park and, of course, the Tar Hollow State Forest. More on that in a bit. As we travel east on State Route 56, we can see the rolling hills get closer as we enter Ohio's Appalachian country. Our first stop on today's adventure is actually something we randomly found on Google Maps of all places. About 2.5 miles past the town of South Bloomingville, where you would turn off of 56 for the Hocking Hills State Park, is a natural spring. Now, springs aren't uncommon for this area, but this one is just off the side of the road, which makes it easily accessible. The spring is on private property, but the property owner actually installed a pipe straight to it so that the public could enjoy the water. People from as far as 100 miles away venture to this particular spring to fill up their gallon jugs and sometimes even larger tanks. A TDS reading of the water showed a 16 parts per million reading, which makes it some of the purest water around. At a crisp 48.3 degrees Fahrenheit, it was mighty refreshing. Now the spring is right between two curves, so you gotta really be careful on approach. It's literally right here off the side of the road. pretty refreshing. Refreshing indeed. We'll definitely be back for more. As we turn off of Route 56, we're going to head back towards the Tar Hollow State Forest, and we're definitely taking the back roads. Back here you don't see a lot of people, but you do see a lot of cabin rentals and hidden getaways. Lots of exciting, off the beaten path things can be found in this area. We also passed by some really cool cave formations and overhangs. Didn't have a whole lot of time to explore, but they were pretty fascinating. Well, we're passing now into Vinton County, the home of Ohio's first female sheriff, Maude Collins. Maude was a capable sheriff, and her detective skills were considerable. On one case, she cleverly determined that a murderer had worn someone else's shoes to leave misleading footprints. Sheriff Maude subsequently persuaded the female she had suspected all along to confess to wearing the shoes of another who had previously been the primary male suspect, thereby solving a double homicide and gaining national fame. There is the Tar Hollow State Park on the left, a wonderful place to camp. Acquisition of the first state forest lands began in 1916, originally to be used for the reforestation of tree species. Today, Ohio's 24 state forests cover over 200,000 acres and provide an abundance of benefits for everyone to enjoy. With the advantage of decades of management, the state forests produce some of the finest hardwood trees in the world. Forest management activities such as timber stand improvement and prescribed fires are employed to enhance the health and natural regeneration of the forest. Recreational opportunities are also considered in area management plans. This ensures that visitors may enjoy many outdoor activities including camping, hiking, horseback riding, and of course, adventure motorcycling. This public land began in 1937 as the Ross-Hocking Land Utilization Project. During the 1930s, the federal government had a program to address bad agricultural areas around the country. The purpose of the program was to relocate families to more productive land, thereby enabling them to better sustain a living. The area around Tar Hollow was one of these resettlement areas. We're going to step aside for a quick break, and of course we'll have the best stuff afterwards. Got to hear from our sponsors, and again, we're still pretty new, so just gonna be us. We'll see you after the break. This episode of Lost at Last is brought to you by... Hello everyone, hope you're enjoying the episode so far. If you haven't become a subscriber of the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber today. It helps us put out more awesome adventures like this one. Follow us on social media at LostAtLastADV. Visit our website, lostatlastadv.com. We hope to see you out on the trail. Thanks for your support. Welcome back, everyone, to the beautiful Tar Hollow State Forest. We're turning on to our first gravel road of the day. The forest roads of the Tar Hollow State Forest, built by the Civilian Conservation Corps back in the 1930s, offers a smooth and enjoyable ride along the ridgetops here in Ohio's Appalachian country. Just off to the right offers a pretty nice view of the rolling hills, and this next section is one of the most enjoyable parts of the route, encountering a pretty nice switchback. I forgot to frame the camera properly, so the rear view is just kind of the top of my head, but enjoy. A wealth of recreational activities is available here at Tar Hollow State Forest. If you're an equestrian type, a 46-site primitive horse camp is located at the south end of the forest. A 22-mile network of hiking trails is located in the northern half, along with the Logan Backpack Trail. The Buckeye Trail also passes through. 17 miles of paved forest roads and 14 miles of gravel forest roads provide a great opportunity for a scenic drive and allow good access to all areas of the forest. Also bordering the forest is the Tar Hollow State Park, which offers some hiking trails as well and is a wonderful place to camp in the area. Well, it's time to bid farewell to the Tar Hollow State Forest. Had a wonderful time riding the North Ridge Road and the South Ridge Road. It's on now towards the Scioto Trail State Forest. We'll be passing through a pretty neat area here towards Scioto Trail. It's the Scioto River Valley. The Scioto River is the longest river which is entirely in the state of Ohio. It is a very important part of Native American travel and an important boundary in the pre-statehood history of Ohio, and offers some of the most fertile farmland in the entire state. Welcome to Ross County and the Scioto Trail State Forest. We're trying out a new chin mount on the helmet. Offer some interesting views like this one, but let us know in the comments what you think. The forest was named after the Scioto Trail, a Native American trail that ran from what is now Chillicothe to Portsmouth. U.S. Route 23 now follows the path of the trail. During World War I, the area that is now the forest was used as an artillery range for Camp Sherman. Acquisition of land for the forest began in 1922, and most of the present forest area was purchased by 1937 for only $7.70 an acre. If only we could have those kind of home prices in 2022. Scioto Trail State Forest maintains 26 miles of trail for day use by mountain bikes, horseback riders, and hikers. 6 miles of paved roads and 18 miles of gravel roads provide good access to all areas of the forest and are also popular with bicyclists and adventure motorcyclists. Approximately 4.5 miles of the Buckeye Trail cross the state forest as well. Scenic vistas and overlooks on several of the roads attract many visitors year-round, but especially during the fall color season. In the northern area of the forest, you'll find the 218-acre Scioto Trail State Park, which offers camping and a lake. The ridgetops and winding forest roads offer breathtaking vistas of southern Ohio's Scioto River Valley, the one we just crossed. The beauty and remoteness of Scioto Trail offers the best of escapes to adventurers. Camping, fishing, and adventure motorcycling are just a few of the adventures awaiting outdoor enthusiasts. So we're coming up to the end of South Ridge Road, and it's a pretty sudden stop, so you gotta always be careful while riding. Of course, the posted speed limit is 30 miles an hour on all state forest roads. Just be careful up here. You all right? No better time than the present to introduce our first guest rider of the series, who just about blew that stop sign. It's my old man. Fresh off of a gasket repair in his engine, he's back on the DR, ready for adventures. This spot off of Park Road 4 offers a beautiful view of the rolling hills. Yep.
Last time I was here was like November, so all the leaves were gone.
May not be as tall as the Rockies or as hazy as the Smokies, but Ohio has an abundance of adventure to offer those who come. Well, that was kind of weird. I'm sure we'll cut that. Here at Lost at Last Adventure Travel, our mission is simple. Adventure travel was made for everyone. The route that we rode today is accessible to anybody in a passenger car or an adventure motorcycle. They're all public roads and available for anyone to enjoy. As we leave the Scioto Trail State Forest, we want to say thank you so much for watching this episode. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for future adventures, and we'll see you out on the trail.